Here's a mighty B.B. King blues groove in the key of C major. Now, C major is a great key to learn the blues in because you've got no sharps and no flats, and it works well to jam with other musicians. In this video, I want to break down a guitar part behind the song Why I Sing the Blues off the B.B. King album of the same name. Here's a little bit of what it's going to sound like. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so we're only going to use 3 main chords, and then we're going to embellish them a little bit. So let me break those down. The first one is a C9, and I'm playing on the middle strings here, starting on the 5th string, 7, 8, 7, 8. Sort of like crisscross, like that, back and forth. And there's no root in this chord, so that's kind of tricky, but the root is C. Now, that's going to be what we call our 1 chord. Then we're going to go to an F9, which is from the 5th string down, 8, 7, 8, 8, 8. And then we have a G9, which is just 2 frets higher, 10, 9, 10, 10, 10. So you got C9, F9, and G9. And I said we're going to embellish those chords. So what we're going to do is slide in, and this can be done from below or above, like this. See that? So I took that C9, I moved the whole chord down 1 fret, and then play it and move it up, like this. All right, so what I did there was just play through the form of the song, and I started out on the and of 4 sliding in, so 4 and 1. And then on beat 2, I get this real percussive strum, so 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and. Then on the and of 3, I play the chord again, then release the pressure, so 3 and 4. Then restart on the and of 4 again, with the slide in. So that slide in lands on the downbeat like this. 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 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 3 and 4. Okay, then when we go to the next chord change, we go to the 4 chord, also known as the F9 chord. Here we're going to do the same thing. We're going to shift it down 1 fret, E9, up to F9, like this. 2 times, then back to the 1 chord, C9, 2 times. Okay, so that's the first 8 bars. It's gonna go 4 times here, 2 times here, and then 2 times here. All together, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2. Go to the next change. Back to 1. All right, so all of this is following just standard blues fundamentals. And once you understand the chord progressions and the scales and things that go into the music that we all love and what we're hearing on these great blues recordings, then playing gets so much easier. And I want to give you a gift that's going to help you out with this. Go to johnmclennan.com/blues-scales and get your hands on my free blues scale PDF guide. This is going to show you the easiest and fastest ways to start playing the blues scale anywhere on the neck. So you can rip solos and you can understand chord progressions so much better. And like I said, this is just fundamental stuff that all the blues masters use. So it's just must know if you want to play in this style. So go to johnmclennan.com/bluescales and grab that now as my gift to you. Now from there, we bring in the 5 chord. So this is going to be up to that G9 chord, and we're going to approach it the half step below. So technically, you know, all these chords, I'm technically playing an F-sharp 9 to a G9, or before I'm playing a B9 to a C9, or an E9 to an F9. But I just sort of lump it together in my mind as like the 1 chord, the 4 chord, and the 5 chord. Like I said, it's just an embellishment. So we're gonna slide in, same groove, and then we're gonna slide down. Because in this progression, we're just gonna do the G once, and then BB goes right down to the F. So there I approached it from above, right? Instead of below, now I'm just a different sound, and you can experiment with all this stuff. I mean, you can literally play an infinite amount of variations, and you can really take this wherever you want once you get the basic ideas down. So off the G, down to the F, then back home to C. Then for the end, I go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and then back into the 1 chord. So that's sort of like the Killing floor. Hubert Sumlin kind of feel there. It's just a build-in on essentially the 5 chord. I'm just playing the root of that G9 chord. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and back to the top. So let me put this all together. You can hear what the entire progression sounds like. And just to review, it's 4 times on C, 2 times on F, 2 times on C. Once on G, once on F, once on C, and then that little build at the very end into back to return to the top. Get set, here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. All right, that's the groove for the entire song. And then from there, it's all about improvisation. You know, soloing over the blues is so fun. And what you can do is use your C minor blues scale, again, from my blues scale PDF guide. Here's an example of using the blues scale over that groove. So there you have it. Hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to grab the blues scale guide to take this lesson to the next level. And if you enjoyed this video, you might like this one next.